It's Fusion Friday, and today we check out my custom futuristic twist on a 1960s Le Mans car. No matter where or when you're watching this, today is Fusion Friday, and as I said, today we're checking out my custom futuristic twist on a 1960s Le Mans car. Now, this is my first ever fully custom Speed Champions car, so I hope you guys like it. Let's take a closer look. For our driver, we've done a little something different, and that is give him the driving suit, which is actually the LEGO Star Wars First Order Snowtrooper suit, which I thought looked really cool because it kind of looks like a futuristic driving suit, and it is white and black to go with the car, which I just thought was perfect. And I've gone with the smoky visor on his helmet to go with the smoky glass on the car. Now, his leg print is very nice because it is the Snowtrooper rather, and his back print is the same as the Snowtrooper, and I really like how this worked out having this figure for this car. Starting off my custom futuristic 1960s style Le Mans car, with the front, you'll notice that there is a gap here, and that is actually intentional. It's supposed to look like the headlights, and I was going to fill that in with clear pieces, but it's just not quite big enough, and some of you may be wondering why I didn't choose the 8-stud wide format for Speed Champions cars, and that is because the two 1960s Le Mans cars that we have gotten from LEGO, the Ford GT40 number 2 driven by Bruce McLaren, and the number 2, well, coincidentally also number 2, 250 GTO the Ferrari 250 GTO that we got in the big Ferrari set, are all the narrow wide cars, or the 6-stud wide cars. So I've gone with that so that I can have them displayed with each other and they all kind of look alike. So back here we have the headlights, and that is, the headlights actually do go into the middle there to provide a little more illumination on the lower section of the track so the driver can see at night very well, because it is the 24 hours of Le Mans. And the reason I didn't fill that in was because it just simply wasn't big enough, and the front here is angled because the GT40 was a lot like that, and a lot of the other Le Mans cars of the time were also angled like that, and I'm just really happy with how this car came out, and I'm very proud of it. Now, the rims, I've decided to go with more modern rims instead of having just the bare black rims and the little gray stud representing the knockoff in the middle to get the wheel off. I've just gone with these really cool modern looking rims to show that it's not just a normal 60s race car, it's supposed to be kind of futuristic. Now on the sides, you'll notice it's pretty flat, although I do have this little piece here that you can actually kind of open up if you try hard enough, and then you can take it off to kind of reveal a little hole in the car. You can view that as a little maintenance hatch or whatever, just looking really cool, and this kind of gives it maybe an aerodynamic look and just kind of looks very cool. Now we also have an air intake at the back here, and we have that on both sides, again supposed to look kind of like the Ford GT40, and that is really where the main inspiration for this car came. Now we also have the classic Speed Champions roof piece here, and that's supposed to look kind of like a Porsche 906 with the more bubble top for the car, and the white paint scheme is also supposed to look like those old Porsches. And you can see it does have a camtail, as did many of those old 1960s cars. And one thing I was kind of trying to fix here with this white piece is the little gap right here that I really wish I could fix. If you guys know how to fix that, please let me know in the comments below. I would love to figure that out. But I think that it still looks really cool, again with those really cool modern rims. And this piece, which is the 2x4 plate, you can actually see has obviously 8 studs, and I kind of like that because in my mind this car would have a V8, and that would kind of represent the cylinder heads. And this piece is actually not attached with any studs or any kind of connection, and it's just friction fit in there at the perfect angle, and it's just in there, and it's not gonna fall out or anything. It just works out very nicely. Taking a look at the cockpit, again, that is the classic LEGO Speed Champions piece. No stickers, keeping it really clean. And to open it, you just classic open and lift off the top, and you can just kind of put that away to look inside. Now you can see in there that we do have a little yoke instead of a traditional steering wheel. Now I chose that because a lot of the Formula 1 all of the Formula 1 cars of today have more of a square steering wheel, and this is kind of the closest thing you can get to that in Lego, and maybe in the future they'll have yokes instead of steering wheels in a car. And you can also see the gear shift lever, because in the 1960s all of the cars were manuals, especially on the racetrack. And if we take our character out of there, which of course has a removable helmet, you can see his seat has a nice little tan piece to represent that, and I tried to seal up the little driver's compartment there to make it look really clean. Taking a closer look at the back, you can see that we have the twin exhaust pipes right in the middle, a lot like the Ford GT40. Again, that is where this car takes a lot of inspiration from, and you can see these white lines kind of look like fangs, looking really cool in my opinion, and go with the overall black and white theme of the car. Now, that said, let's go on to the overview. Overall, I am really happy with how this car came out. I hope you guys liked it. Let me know what you think in the comments section below, and be sure to check out the description for some awesome deals on some awesome LEGO Speed Champions cars. Now, be sure to like, subscribe, click that bell so you never miss a video. Be sure to check out this video, which is a Speed Champions playlist, and my prior Speed Champions cars that are all customs, and I'll see you next time on LuclearFusion.